Shalom, I'm the brother Tasiyat coming back with another video. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and the highest honor to Yahweh, Parashem Yahushai, Parashem Makakodash. I want to give double honor to my elder apostles and teachers of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the sincere Akyam across the world, who are spreading this knowledge in truth and sincerity. May the election be upon your households. God Shalom. So today I want to make a video concerning that the Most High takes care of you and that you basically have what you need, man. Okay, you don't get what you want, you get what you need. You see, so the Most High is taking care of his people, you know. So this is Psalms chapter 23, starting at verse 1. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. So when the Most High is the one that is put over you, if he's the one that's looking out for you, there really is nothing that you will be coming short of. Okay, you might think in some situations that you are coming short of certain things, but you can maybe think 2-3 steps ahead. The Most High can think 1,000 steps ahead, you know, even more than that, of course, but just to make an example out of it. So you won't understand why certain things happen, or you might want something and you don't get it, and you might think like, but this is supposed to help me, right? So why I'm not getting it right now? Why is this happening? You know, the Most High knows what he is doing. So either way, if it might seem in your eyes, in your mind, that you are not getting what you want or what you need, the Most High knows what you need, okay, and he will give you what you need when you do your duty, basically, when you do what you are supposed to do for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Okay, from there let's go to Psalms chapter 34, verse 9. And it says, O fear the Lord, ye his saints, for there is no one to them that fear him. So when you fear the Lord, you won't need you won't be in need of certain things, like, for example, what is a good example? For example, food, right? There might be some days that you think like, hey, what I'm gonna eat today? What am I gonna eat tomorrow? You know, you might be stressing about that, but at the end of the day, the Most High still provides you to get food, to get fed, even if it's like a small meal for the whole day. You still got fed, right? You still didn't die, so you still survived that day. So basically, you got what you needed and not necessarily what you wanted. You might have wanted more food, but it was enough for you to survive the day, you know. Now the new day comes, like they say. So another thing, for example, what the Most High gives you when you fear him, he gives you that knowledge, that wisdom and understanding. Okay, because when you fear the Most High, you're gonna look at certain situations in the world like, hey, I know if I was to do that, the Most High would have a terrible judgment for me, man. Somebody might be, you know, in front of your eyes, you see a couple walking, man and a woman, and all of a sudden another man comes to that woman, he tries to make some move on that woman, and the woman follows along with him. They be committing adultery. You're looking at it like, damn. Okay, if that was to happen, you'd be like, that man that did that thing, he does not fear the Lord. He does not understand what the Most High can do with him. Okay, he doesn't give how did he say that? He doesn't acknowledge the power of the Most High. He doesn't acknowledge the Most High himself. You see? Because if you would fear the Most High, you wouldn't even make that first step to do that, man. If you know that a man and a woman are already in a relationship together. Or for example, you running around with guns, threatening people, or whatever, man. You are not fearful of the Most High. Okay, when you do that, like for example, Edomites, they be living they be balling, man. They be living the YOLO lifestyle, like you only live once, you know. So really, when you fear the Most High, He's gonna give you wisdom, because with that wisdom you're gonna know how to behave in certain situations. For example, when somebody's provoking you to anger, when you get that wisdom of the Most High, you know that in that certain situation, it's not wise for you to react a certain way towards that person, like aggressive back. You know, you might be. Sometimes it might even be like somebody is disrespecting you, and normally you would flip out, but in that certain situation, you just feel no anger. You just be like, yeah, whatever. And then later, the thing comes back in your mind, like, what the fuck did just happen? And you can't believe that you reacted that way. That might be the Most High that is, calm down your spirit in a situation, or he how they said it, he closed your ears from really hearing and processing what that person might have told you, or whatever, whatever happened. So that's the wisdom that the Most High will give you, not the knowledge that will come with it. It's like, for example, knowing the scriptures, knowing a lot of the scriptures, knowing precepts, linking the precepts with each other. And then, for example, the understanding is knowing, understanding the scriptures, how to break it down, how to apply them in your life, you know. Understanding that sometimes you, for example, don't get what you want, you get what you need. That's that understanding, you see. So you won't be wanting anything when you believe in Yahweh Bashem Yashai and you follow him. Okay? Verse 10. The young lions do lack and suffer hunger, but they that seek the Lord shall not want any good thing. You see? So he will provide for you what you need. Now from there, let's go back to Psalms 23 verse 1. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. Now, what does it mean that he makes you to lie down in green pastures? As we know, we are referred to as the sheep of the Most High, right? So, I already looked it up. When you go to search the word green pasture, you see here a field full of grass where a sheep is lying. Now, what is grass for a sheep? It's just food, right? So when you go to the definition of green pasture, no, it says greener pasture, but green pasture, a better or more promising situation. Now, the green pasture is that good position that you are in, basically, and that green pasture that you see right here, the grass, that's the food for the sheep. Now, if there's a whole field of grass and there's like one sheep or two sheep in that whole field, do you know how much food they have? They have more than enough, you see. So that's also what it's like with us in this truth. Even though it might not seem like it sometimes, the Most High still provides for you. Okay, now this grass also as food for the sheep. Symbolically, the food is the scriptures, the wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding, the scriptures, which are also provide us with comfort. Now the scriptures, if they are food, they are the food of the sheep. Now if you are the sheep, then the scriptures are basically our food also, right? So that was basically what I wanted to show, the green pastures. Okay, you are basically in a good position. He leaded me beside the still waters. He restored my soul. He leaded me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. You see, so the scriptures, they are there to comfort us. Okay, when even though you walk to some kind of let's say a city where there's a lot of crime. You know, there's people getting shot at, but you have to go to that neighborhood because there's no other way. For example, hey, the Most High will make sure that that He will protect you. Now, if you have done wickedly, He might put something on your path, to punish you. But basically, the Most High in situations like that, He will protect you. Okay. Now, the other thing, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Those are the scriptures that are a comfort for us. Okay, like the book in Romans also says that. Let me see. Romans chapter 15, verse 4. Kan. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning. So the things that are written in the scriptures, okay, they are there for us to learn, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. You see? So we have through the scriptures we get patience and we get comfort. Okay, so the scriptures are also our comfort. So we also won't need comfort of the world actually when you have the scriptures. Okay, and when you have the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, now from there let's yeah. Now from there let's go to the book of Job, chapter 5, verse 19 and 20, and it reads, He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. So there are 6 things that are coming on your path, and in all those 6 things He will make a path for you to escape it. Okay, like the book of Corinthians also explains for you. You might be in a situation that you might think like, hey, how am I gonna get out of this, or what am I supposed to do? Okay, you have to go through it, but the Most High already prepared for you a way to escape. Okay, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. In famine He shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. So that's also what you get when you follow Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, these are the things that are coming with it. Okay, as long as you do what you are supposed to do, of course. So also something else. There was an example in the scriptures that the person that said it, he didn't want to be too rich and also not too poor. Just having enough to go through the day, to basically to be in a good balance. Okay, because when you are too rich, have too much money, you don't know what to do with it, and you start spending, buying all crazy things, and you might bug out. Okay, or when you are too poor, you might not even be able to feed yourself, to wash yourself, or to buy some clothing. So you want to be in between. You want to have a good balance. That's also what you can pray for, right? So also in famine, again, Job 5 verse 20, in famine He shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. So He will basically provide you with protection. Okay, so there's nothing that we will want when we follow Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, because we are basically taken care of by the one that nobody can do better than, basically, man, because nobody can top come above the Most High. His name says it, the Most High. So how would you not fear the one that is called the Most High? That doesn't even make sense. Anyway, another example, Matthew chapter 6, with the fowls of the air. Let me see. Yeah, behold the fowls of the air. So behold the birds. Okay, for they sow not, neither do they reap. So they don't plant seeds and things like that, nor gather into barns. Okay, they don't plant seeds, and they don't gather the food that they have planted. Yet your heavenly Father feedeth them, yet they still get fed, right? Are ye not much better than they? So how much more are we, His chosen people, than these birds, which He still fed? Okay. Now, of course, he's about to bring heavy judgment upon this planet Earth, so you want to be on his good side. Now, right now, the elect, okay, they are gonna to, they are the ones that are basically in that good position right now. But eventually in the kingdom, all the Israelites are gonna be good. You know, you will have a ranking system. Okay, for the 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 lowest, for example, the prophets that be teaching lies and things like that, and the elect, the 144,000 will be, you know, in order. So basically, there's not anything that we will want when you believe in the Most High, okay? And you learn to live with the little that you have. You might have some weeks you might struggle with your with that last bit of money that you have, and other weeks you be balling. You get that double paycheck maybe. But going through those decisions, those how do you say that, situations like ups and downs. The more you go through it, the more you understand how to, for example, make use of the money. Okay, you learn how to maybe do groceries for a whole week with, let's say, 30 euros maybe. Okay, something like that. Okay, because a few years ago you might have spent that 30 euros every day just going out, buying dinner somewhere else. Okay, now when you go to that tight situation where that money in your pocket is tight, you are basically put in a situation where you have to be creative, to think like, okay, I have this money left, what am I gonna do with it? I need to eat, I need to go to work. Okay, I need to maybe put gas in the car, I'm gonna do this. Maybe you need to feed your children. So you get more wiser and more experience with those things. Okay, but still the Most High is taking care of you because you survived the day, right? Now anyway, let me see if I had something else. And sometimes I'm not really good with giving certain examples on the spot, but I hope y'all can get what I'm trying to explain with these scriptures. Let me see. So basically that was it. You know. So I hope it was edifying. And with that, I want to give all praises and the highest honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Mukakadash. I want to give double honor to my elder apostles and teachers of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. Khan Shalom.